Namaste, kia ora. Welcome back to the Empowerment course. In today's video, we're going to take a look at identifying your higher self. Now, for some people, this might be a tricky subject and a tricky concept to grasp, and for others, you may already know this. So please, continue. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. A transformation specialist will respond to them as soon as possible. For one-on-one guidance with the specialist, please book an appointment. Now, let's begin. Today's class is about identifying your higher self. This may not be your highest self, but it is a state of perception from which you can gain a higher perspective over your life. Have you ever heard the term observe the observer, view the viewer, perceive the perceiver? You have already exercised this in the prior videos, but this is going to be the primary focus of today. If you find this exercise a challenge, the answer to all is meditation. Using cymatics, I'm going to explain a simple science of meditation. This will help you to grasp a deeper understanding of what is happening throughout the meditation process. Now, cymatics is the Greek word for waves, which is the study of sound or frequency through matter. If we put a certain frequency through matter, let's say water for example, it creates motion and forms patterns. These are some patterns formed by frequency. This same occurrence happens to us within our body. Now, there's many forms of meditation to do many things, but today we're going to focus on the calming of your inner waters. We are mostly water, are we not? Now, if you were to imagine your body as a cup of water, and imagine your thoughts and emotions as frequencies vibrating through the cup, this is creating the vibration that you're both experiencing and attracting in your everyday life. Much like the patterns in cymatics. Now, when it comes to meditation, allow yourself to release all of these frequencies. Become the still water, untainted by frequency, untainted by thoughts and emotion. Become the stillness. Allow this to speak to you, for it holds many answers. Now, to help you identify your higher self, before you can see this properly, you must see through the illusion of self. Before I can say what you are, you need to understand what you are not. First, we will start with this. Your name. Do you understand that you are not your name, and that you have a name? Well, it's true. So what about your body? Do you understand that you are not your body and that you have a body? That you have body parts? So what about your mind? Well, no, you're not your mind either. You have a mind. The mind is programmable and has already been programmed to respond to events and circumstances the way that you already do. I must also say that you're not your programming. So, what are you? Well, you are the energy that powers the mind and the body. It's known as your soul, your inner light, your consciousness. Whatever you wish to call it, it is what it is. I will help you to see your life from the perspective of this energy. This is your higher self. Now I'm going to ask you a series of questions that will first help you identify what you think is yourself, and then how to truly step out of your window of perception. Now, how do you see the world? How do you see yourself in the world? These are both in terms of culture, society, race, religion, money, everything. How do you truly see yourself and the world as it is, or as you think it is? How do you truly see the world? Now, think about this. Think about how you see the world. Now here's where the fun begins. How do you see that you see the world? Allow yourself to step out of how you see the world and how you see yourself. Allow yourself to see the you that is seeing the world, rather than the world that you are seeing. Now, look at yourself. I mean it. Take a good, hard fucking look at yourself and analyze yourself without judgment. Now, how do you see that you see the world? What are the frequencies that you embody? What are the emotions, the thoughts that you hold within? This is the perspective of your higher self. It doesn't see the world you see. It sees the you that is seeing. If you can grasp this concept, then congratulations, you can now see the seer, view the viewer, observe the observer. If not, then meditation is the answer. The you that is seeing the world is your mind, which can be programmed and already is. Now, neuroplasticity is a big fancy word for reprogramming of the mind. The ability to reprogram your mind is a fascinating thing. You can alter your experience of life by altering the way your mind is programmed. By changing the frequencies you embody, you change the frequencies you attract and become. Over the duration of this course, this is exactly what I'm going to teach you to do. Namaste. Thank you for joining today's class.